Hi, my name's Chuck Genco. I live in Westfield, New Jersey. I got into art in a little bit of a roundabout way. I had a million different majors as an undergraduate. I finally ended up in the art department making sculpture. That was the late 70s. I moved to New York, went to Hunter College for graduate school, where I was lucky enough to have studio classes with Robert Morris, Tony Smith, Patsy Norvell, Linda Howard, among others. I've always been interested in scientific instruments, objects or tools that someone has designed to help them understand the world. I tend to use my art to try and understand where I exist in the world and how I interact with the world. My pieces start with a single idea that I then embellish slowly, adding many details, adding different metaphors. I try to overlay these ideas so that each time you approach the piece, you can take something different away from it. Most of the pieces are kinetic in that they exist over time. You experience them over time. Some are interactive. It reacts to you. Others perform for you. Since the late 80s, many of the pieces have incorporated microprocessors and have some software component. Lately, I've also embraced 3D printing. I use it to iterate on design and how I want the piece to look. I'm not someone who uses form follows function. It's usually form and the function follows the form. I know what I want the piece to look like. The question is then, how do I make it do what I want it to do, and how do I make it look the way I want it to look? My pieces take a long time to produce. The piece that's in this show I worked on over 3 years. The piece slowly punches the year, the month, the day, the hour, and the minute into a slip of paper. The paper is then cut off and it drifts to the floor. They collect like piles of old leaves. Hopefully the piece will make you examine your life. Pay attention to the minute, pay attention to your time,